Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout day for Friday, July 31st. Happy Friday, and we're going to cap off the week with a Guess Who workout. So I did not come up with this workout. Someone in the community did. You have to guess who it is, either before or after you do it. Of note, this is a fairly long workout. Okay, we're thinking it'll take about 25 to 35 minutes. Okay, so be prepared for that. Make sure you have fluids. Make sure maybe even you have a little bit of food. But the temperatures will still continue to be in the 80s. So we want to make sure that we are safe and we are well prepared for this workout. So with long workouts like these, we're looking to operate at an aerobic pace, which means we're looking to do multiple reps in a row of the movements that are going to be here, and that there's no hold up anywhere with any movement. We're just resting as needed to keep muscular failure to a minimum. So how it's going to flow, we have 4 rounds for time. We're going to start off with a 400-meter run. If you don't have access to a 400-meter run loop, but you have a bike or a rower, you could do a 500-meter row or a 1,000-meter bike. Or if your knees or ankles are hurting you as you run, you could also substitute in that as well. It would also be a 500-meter ski if you have a skier. From there, we're going to go to 10 per arm of a 1-arm dumbbell push press. We're going to hold the dumbbell on one side of our body. We're going to dip down very shallowly, so just a slight bend in the knees. Our hips are going to go down between our feet. Vertical torso as we jump and press the dumbbell out towards the sky or towards the ceiling, up overhead, finishing stacked over our torso, elbows locked out. So in real time, dip drive, I will do 10 on my right, then flip sides, do 10 on my left. I will then go into 50, 5-0, ab mat sit-ups. So, for you math whizzes, that is a fair amount of volume between 4 rounds, so keep that in mind, okay? For those of you who have abdominals, hernias, maybe are pregnant, okay, we're not going to be doing this kind of volume. If you find that this is going to be too much for you, okay, maybe do 25 ab mat sit-ups on the floor here, and then after 25, flip over and do 25 Supermans, or we can do 25 bridges here. So the Superman or the bridge is going to kind of go in the opposite direction that you would go in your ab mat sit-up. Okay? And you won't have as much fatigue and probably not as much soreness as you would if you did all 200 ab mat sit-ups. From there, we're going to go into 10 per arm of a 1-arm alternating dumbbell snatch. So we'll use the same dumbbell as our push press. Right, so from here, my dumbbell, I'm going to straddle it with my feet. I'm going to approach it with my hips low, my chest high. I'm going to pull the dumbbell to my waist, and from there, I'm going to jump the dumbbell up, catch, either in a power snatch position or in a muscle snatch position, which is just legs and hips straight. I will then switch arms in midair or switch arms on the ground. I will lower my hips, raise my chest for the next repetition. Keep in mind that as you are bringing the dumbbell down, I'm lowering my hips to get my hand to the ground. I'm not going to lower my hand or the dumbbell by just reaching to the floor like this. Okay? Multiple reps of that will fatigue the lower back. Your legs are stronger, more powerful, and can endure more reps. So it benefits you to lower to the ground here without changing the shape of your back. From there, we're going to go into a max time handstand hold. So you will hold up against the wall. You can hold on a box, or you can hold in down dog. You may also, if you have a barbell, whether you're in person or at home, you can do a barbell overhead hold as much time as you can. Now, we say max time However, we want you to keep in mind that as soon as you start shaking or start bending your elbows, we want you to start to come down. The reason why is because there's a fair amount of equipment, even though we'll get it out of the way. Okay, we want to make sure that you are safe during your dismount. And sometimes when your arms are tired, it's a lot harder to figure out a way to dismount from that handstand hold. Okay, ideally, we're just kicking off the wall or cartwheeling to the side. Okay, but sometimes that doesn't feel like an option because we feel like we're hitting failure. So we want you to do as much time as you can, yes, but we also want you to dismount properly so we decrease or minimize the amount or potential of injuries. That goes for both times you do the handstand. So in round 1, you'll do a max time in handstand hold. In round 4, you will also do a max time in handstand hold, and you will try to match your time from round 1 and round 4. Rounds 2 and 3, I'll say this again, rounds 2 and 3, you do not do the handstand hold. I'll say that one more time. In rounds 2 and 3, you do not do the handstand hold. You only do the handstand hold in 1 and 4. Again, you're trying to match the time you get in round 4 to round 1. However, if you find, because of the other shoulder work that you're doing with the dumbbell, that as you get to round 4, you're too fatigued in your midline and your shoulders to match it before getting to failure, then just accumulate the time in the handstand hold. So for example, if my max time in round 1 is 1 minute, and I'm going through the subsequent rounds, I get to round 4, back to the handstand, and let's say I get to 30 seconds before my arms really start to get super tired, I'll just come down, I'll rest, and then maybe I'll do another 2 sets of 15 seconds, and I've accumulated a minute in the handstand hold. Okay? Dumbbell weights, as prescribed, 35 pounds for males, 25 pounds for females. We can scale that to 25 pounds for males, 15 pounds for females. If you'd like to challenge yourself, you can do 50 pounds for males, 35 pounds for females. Another thing to note, after your handstand hold for round 1 and round 4, you get a 1 minute rest. In rounds 2 and 3, your 1 minute rest comes after the alternating dumbbell snatch. So again, you have a 1 minute rest after your handstand hold in round 1 and round 4. In rounds 2 and 3, your 1 minute rest comes after your alternating dumbbell snatch. So, have fun with this Guess Who workout. Comment below or comment in our Facebook group who you think created this workout, and then we will tell you at the end of the day. Have a great day and enjoy this workout.